Hi, welcome back to me and Mon Ami and to the 5th episode of our great Corsican adventure. And today we are leaving our rooftop tent camping site in Ile Rousse, the beautiful Ile Rousse beach and all the stuff that we showed you in the last episode. We headed into Ile Rousse to try and get some breakfast, and then we're going to carry on with another spectacular coastal drive as we head to
Saint Florent.
St Florent. So let's see what happens.
Ba, 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 ba.
I don't know how anybody gets close. You need arms of. You need to be in circus.
Oh, I like go-go gadget arms.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
Or Mr. Tickle.
I don't think. Yeah, you'd have to have an extendable, like Jake the Peg. In you go. Who goes to pay the bill? The bill, boss, the bill. Got 30% off because it's last 3 days of the season and the campsite cafe and shop are only open in the morning, as we discovered last night when Mr. Boo had to walk for a mile to find the supermarket. Anyway, all was good. We had a delicious sausage surprise, Corsican sausage surprise dinner, didn't we, Twigs? You liked it. And then we did some work, had an early night, but we slept very well. But oh, there's some birds, some blackbirds this morning, squawking right above our tent. Oh, and we also had an incident. We'd left Mr. Boo, I'm blaming him, had left the bin bag out. It's fastened to the car, and well, an aminal came. We're not quite sure what it was, but there's a lot of wild animals, so don't leave anything out if you come, because it won't be there in the morning.
All paid up. Cash only.
Cash only, how much?
€31.90 with discount.
That's not bad, that.
So it would have been $43.60.
And it was 4 extra for Twigs. Because she caused such a lot of fuss, didn't you? Not really.
Allergic to spending money, darling.
Right, on to Ile Rousse for breakfast, and we're going to have a bit of an explore because it's supposed to be nice. Oh, we'll find out. Ancient citadel-y thing up there.
Level crossing coming.
Your
magic train.
My magic little tour. We discovered that train that we thought was just for goods is actually a chemin de fer. It's a little train that goes on the coast route for, I think, largely for tourism probably now, but it's quite old.
Looks like a sandcastle.
It does rather. It's kind of amazing. But the landscape over there is just unbelievable. The sea is so calm again. The ferry port, and this goes to...
They do go in season to Nice, but more often they go to Marseille, I think it is. Ile Rousse, Marseille is the route.
Je fais la da 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 da, tu fais la da 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 da, et ça suffit pour se dire qu'on s'aime un peu.
Lots of dining opportunities, but whether there's parking opportunities is another question.
La da 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 da, c'est pas génial, mais le principal.
Just zero parking. Of parking has made us decide we're not going to have breakfast in Ile Rousse. Nice as it looked, we're going to press on to St Florent, hopefully find somewhere on the way because we are quite hungry.
C'est pas génial, mais le principal, c'est d'être amoureux, c'est d'être heureux, c'est d'être deux, sans chercher.
Pass on break. I have to say, I'm getting the vibe that this place is very friendly and very good value. This is excellent cappuccino, illy coffee, Very nice pan au chocolat, sorry, pan au raisin and pan au chocolat, not rubbishy ones. $8.95 for 2 cappuccinos.
Ni pourquoi, ni comment. Notre histoire d'amour n'a qu'un seul mot d'amour.
So St Florent is beyond that peninsula,
Right,
and then the next bit is the Cap de Corse finger that sticks out. That's the next big peninsula that goes all the way around the country.
right.
And there's this T road that cuts through to Bastia, and we're going to come off onto a D road to go to St Florent.
Right.
Entre deux baisers.
Turned off that gorgeous road onto something a bit narrower.
The D81 for those following along at home.
D81.
Je t'aime. Je vais. La 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 la. Tu fais. La 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 la. Les amoureux devraient chanter aussi.
It looks so big for such a small island. It looks like that goes on for miles and miles and miles. I can't remember how wide the island
We were
is.
saying the other day that because everything winds so much, it feels much bigger than it is, doesn't it? I suppose it shows the crow flies. It's nothing.
Si longtemps que nous, un peu, beaucoup, par-dessus tout. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Is where we're headed, Saint Florent. What a view. You say there's a petrol station with a supercharger. I could maybe put this on go for lunch. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we're going to check into a hotel in Saint Florent, Mr. Boo says. He's kept this one secret.
We're
It's probably
going-
another prison.
We're going to stay in a hotel because I thought it would be nice for you to have a proper desk to sit at to do some work.
Well, it's true. I really enjoyed going back camping again last night.
Me
Not
too.
for it's very difficult for me to work because it's so cold in the evening and so cold in the morning to sit out. You can't really type. You can't really do screen stuff with gloves on.
And I was thinking things like a desk and lights might be
Exactly.
useful for your edit.
It's true. It's true.
So that's why I've selected this place. And there might just be a swimming pool for me. So
Oh, inside? No, outside. And then we're thinking on the final leg of this journey, before we have to get the ferry to from Bastia, to return to Bastia and try and camp on the beach. Actually, on the beach, aren't we?
yes.
So that's the idea, providing the weather holds, and we've been lucky thus far, really.
I think I on that in there it says.
Where?
There. There's around
There's another
there,
one here, look.
And then
In here?
yeah. Oh, it looks a nice place, this.
Petit déjeuner complete. Petit déjeuner complete.
Oh yeah. And then when you get
Comptoir
that
de
white
lieu.
car there, you go left.
Yeah, back down to car park. Rather gorgeous. Well, at least there's some places, that's the main thing.
Oh, that's nice.
Easy.
Handy Pandy can look at the boats.
There we go.
Yeah, Triggs.
Fair enough in.
Oui.
Right. Well, the great surprise of this town is we just discovered this men's shop there, didn't we, with a guy who was just wonderful. Told us where to go for lunch. Fantastic collection of stuff he's got in there. I mean, it's really, really well created. And then some quite nice bits of jewellery in here. Didn't expect that here. Well, this is the place. He said it's not in the sun, but he said very good chef, MaThyS. So let's try it if we can get in. And Thierry Berlo is the chef. Good old Thierry. Well, Mr. High-End Clothes Shop, very good recommendation in terms of the crowd. It's definitely not a tourist crowd, whereas a lot of tourists on the seafront here today. Let's see what the food's like. So, what have you got, Mr. Boo?
I've got a special courgette flam with Corsican smoky bacon on top.
It does look amazing.
So cute.
Stuck in.
That's amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, even Twiggy wants some, and it's just courgette.
Taste your bacon, that bacon.
And what have you got?
Well, apparently you just told me I've got a confit aubergine with a poached egg. It looks beautiful. Presentation beautiful. Twiggy's getting very excited. There's my egg. Parmesan. Oh wow. Piquant, creamy, nuts to give you a bit of that umami. All going on. Amazing.
So I've got a cannelloni of local sheep's cheese.
Local sheep's cheese.
Look at that.
It's very creamy. You like cheese.
I like cheese. It looks very hot. Merci beaucoup. Creamy and cheesy. And herbal. You go.
I've got an aubergine. I can't remember the exact name. It's aubergine and in a sort of compote with tomato again, possibly some goat's cheese and some herbs. Delicious. It's like baked aubergine, tomato, cheese, basil, bit of basil there. No, very nice again. Very light. It's a light lunch, but it's nice. Little bit for you. Little bit. That nice. So nice. Unexpected pudding, Mr.
I know, unexpected pudding with pear and chocolate with maybe some caramel sauce and almonds. Oh, croustillant. It's on a puff pastry. Crunchy, crispy.
I've gone for the healthy option. Compote of fruit, because I decided local fruits are very good here. Without any proof, but I've been eating melon and kiwi fruit and all kinds of things this morning. Lovely. Hi.
Looks nice.
Light. Like the whole lunch, really.
You might have to go to the bathroom to see an very unusual designed bathroom.
I'll check it out. I like it toilet. Get this. It's a see-through bathroom. So if you want people to watch you at the urinal, you can, or I suppose one should probably draw the curtains. But I mean, why spoil the fun? The thing's worth doing. It's worth doing in public. Well, Mr. Boo, what did you make of that?
I thought that was rather delicious.
It was very delicious. What was the total cost?
€60.
60 euros. So it was 50 and then water and then you had a coffee.
Yes.
So it's 3 courses for 25.
Yes.
So it's pretty good value. I mean, it's very nicely done. It's very delicate flavours. It's good quality ingredients. It's not big portions. And it's a little bit more at the sort of, I would say, what's the word, light side. Then it's totally my taste. I think I like my stuff a bit heartier.
Yes, but I think you can't have wild boar stew every lunch, can you?
No, it's true. But it is very, very delicious and very good value and a nice place and full of locals and the right kind of crowd, I felt. The right kind of crowd. And interestingly, our clothes shop expert suggested this place, which actually isn't open, but I could imagine in somebody said this is just a bit more sort of rustic and rough and ready, but with great views and great place and very traditional and seafoody. So check out the Maranushka perhaps, but not least for that view while you have your lunch. Very nice. Oh look, Mr. Boo, it's a wishing well. Do you know what I wish?
What do you wish?
That I had a magnet. Well, seeing all those coins in the fountain has just reminded me to say a huge thank you to everyone who has bought us coffees and sent us PayPals this month. It really is the difference between us being able to do this kind of stuff and really not being able to do any of it at all. We cannot make the channel work just on YouTube advertising, so we really thank you for all your help and support. And if you've never done it, it's very easy. It doesn't bite and it doesn't come back and get it every month off you. But do stick around to the end of the video today, because if you've contributed this month, you'll see your name in the roll call of honour. Thank you. This was the clothes shop we were hoping it's going to reopen. Check it out, it's got some cracking menswear. Really good, and it's really well curated, and he's very, very nice. And he recommended the restaurant. Looks like a great place to sit and watch the world go by. Or the bowls, but nobody's playing. So, we're heading to our hotel, which is just down the road.
2.1 kilometres away.
Mr. Boo's not in this exit.
No.
Mr. Boo's not telling me anything about this hotel. I know nothing about it. Last time this happened, he put me in prison.
Where I got food poisoning.
Where you got food poisoning, that was punishment.
Yeah, we're going up following that white camper.
Oh, that camper, man, as they say in all gut chase movies. Slight cloud is coming in finally. We've been lucky though. We had clear for the whole journey, haven't we?
Yep.
It said it would cloud over today.
Entre deux baisers.
Oh, so it's just up here.
Hand side.
Boutique Hotel, Basgi, it says on my map. Oh.
Basgi.
Boutique, Mr. Boo, have you been spoiling us? You've been to see the ambassador?
I think it's where that brand sign is there.
Oh yeah. 4 stars. You've been raiding the piggy bank.
Careful, I think it's in this one here.
Yeah. Let's see.
That looks like reception. Shall I go and see them?
Parking down here.
Yeah, but shall I go and see them and say? Because I want to ask where the electric is.
Yeah. Problem with the height of the roof tent, getting into the garage where the electric charger is, it had crossed my mind when we came that this was possibly an issue.
Oui. C'est au maximum là.
I think we'll be alright.
210 et on est la limite là. Donc si on fait la tour et on peut donc
Oh dear Twigs, we might be too big for the hotel. What are we going to do? You're not too big, are you? Definitely not.
Uniquement dans le parking,
OK.
pas sur les routes.
Begging that we can squeeze in.
Donc on fait par là, rond-point, gauche.
Okay.
On revient par ici.
Pour rentrer dans la résidence, une fois que vous êtes dans la résidence, vous prenez la première à gauche. Et une fois que vous avez pris la première à gauche, donc elle est,
Ouais.
elle est parallèle à celle-ci, vous allez reprendre une gauche et ça va vous faire rentrer. Voilà.
On revient alors. À tout de suite.
Merci.
Elsie, have you figured it?
Hello.
Will it fit?
I don't think it will. Well, the thing is, if we get down there, it's very difficult to get back out. So we're going to go into the car park the other way around. So we're just going to turn around here and go out here and then through the residence and come to the other side of the parking.
Oh,
So-
and there's a charger there.
Yeah, we're still going to be able to. I think we can get in on the other side, but if we get down here, we are stuck.
You mean going down and then turning?
Yeah.
It looked like it fit because you're at height of it, aren't you? But okay.
I think you'd be upset if we get stuck.
Oh no, I would. So, am I going to go forward and turn around again?
Yeah. Okay, stop.
Merci. complex stuff.
A little curb here, but I think you'll be okay.
I'm not looking at that side.
Down into that residence there.
Okay. Isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Isn't it?
So yeah, so it must be up here and then left. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Find my side, yeah. Go outside and check how high we are.
Yeah, tight, definitely tight, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But you can always run an extension from charger.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sweet. Second
Check the
twigs.
height, Mr. Boo Twigs.
Okay, go forward.
Not going to run your feet over.
I need to be on this side for the ladder. Yeah. Turn in.
Turn in.
Turn towards me.
Oh,
Yeah, you're fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where's charger?
There's one here.
Oh yeah.
Bonjour, on a réussi.
Super. Oui, c'est 2 mètres 15.
Ça va. On est 2 mètres 14.
C'est vrai?
Non, non.
Il y a 10 cm au moins.
5 parce qu'il y a là c'est l'échelle de la tente.
Ah, ok. Ben, mettez-vous là, ouais, c'est un
Ok.
bon endroit, comme ça c'est pas pratique.
Ok.
Vous avez la bonne prise?
Oui,
Ok.
je crois qu'on a tous.
Vous le dites juste à ma collègue, c'est 20 € la charge complète.
Oui, oui, elle m'a dit.
Ça marche.
Merci.
Get our fateful 10U charger out. Saves the day everywhere, this. Just plugs into the domestic. Very inexpensive and just does the job. It's tough. It's, I think, semi-waterproof or certainly splash-proof. 16 hours 35 to a full charge. By tomorrow morning we should be good to go again. There's a secret here with this hotel and Mr. Boo. I think he's booked it because he wanted one night of something a bit fancy after slogging through all this filming. Very nice terrace, and looks like there's a pool, a nice pool area.
Unfortunately, yes.
So, Mr. Boo, you've pushed the boat out. Look at Twiggy's giant bed and bowl. You think it's very lovely. Nice big bed. Disabled door, so I can't bang into it in the night. Super wide. And yeah, it's definitely super wide shower. I think it probably is the accessibility room, especially for dog owners and dogs. I've already checked the internet, and this is the vital thing, because it's a part of the reason we need an hotel tonight is it has to be fast to get the video up, and nowhere else we've been has internet that was remotely quick enough to get it up inside a week. This looks like it has, and then look, this lovely terrace, and out here overlooking onto the pool area. Very nice, and we got the car in and the car's on charge. Right, I'm going to settle down and get on with some work at this here desk. Glorious here, but I have to say the weather forecast is pretty horrendous for later. 83 km/h winds where we're camping. So, Mr. Boo, you still haven't told us the cost of this rather sumptuous hotel.
This eco-responsable boutique hotel.
Oh yes. That really echoes.
It was an echo. It was in total 130 euros on booking.com.
So just over £110.
Yep.
Which is staggering. Now, in season, it can't be that.
No, it goes up to, I think, 400 euros in looking at next August.
Which is quite steep, but it is very, very nice. And for 110, I've got to be honest, we tried to stay another night because of this impending storm that we really don't want to camp through. But sadly, they've got a wedding coming in. Down to the hotel bar, and he's having a Lady Jane Grey or something. It's a cocktail, apparently. I'm having a pastis because it's €4. His is double. Is this your Lady Jane Grey, Mr. Boo?
It's my Lady Jane. It's got Earl Grey tea in it.
You're having tea in a cocktail for your dinner.
Well, we've got a little bit of Corsican gin in it as well.
Gin and tea?
Gin and tea.
Good God. Good God. Can't bear the idea. I've got a nice pastis, look, a classic. Pastis with a bit of water, aniseed and a bit of water. What more do you want? What have we got, Mr. Bird? Looks like some charcuterie.
It's a selection of charcuterie. I believe there's lonzo, and some sausages on from Corsica. The dark one, I forgot what the dark one's called. And there's these two are sheep and these two are goats.
Well, sure, it's the theme of the week, goats.
Goats. And this is some
Branston pickle.
fig jam.
Fig jam. We've had some fantastic jams here. We're the charcuterie, the fruit, the jams and the cheeses are our winners. And the melons.
No, you're obsessed
Who
with
knew?
your melons.
Melons, and obviously wild boars. What's this called?
This is the lonzo.
Lonzo.
Lonzo. What can you taste?
Pig, maybe.
Yeah, it's pork loin.
It's delicious. It's light.
It is like, can you taste? It's quite fruity, I think.
Is it what they eat?
I think it is what they eat, yes. But the other, it's got a fruity, smoky.
Mm-hmm.
And can you taste hazelnuts?
No, I
Now
can't.
that I've said.
It.
Yeah. It's nice.
Is that what they eat?
I don't know if that's what they eat, but that's certainly what it tastes like.
Well, it will be. They must be fed on it, wouldn't they?
I'm sure.
Bet they're force-fed hazelnuts.
Is Valletta.
Valletta or
Valletta.
with a T.
With a T.
Yeah.
And this is pig cheek.
Oh, right.
And it's known for being kind of transparent. It's like looking through a stained glass window at the swimming pool.
Oh, cheeky pigs. We've come across a few of them.
Yum.
It is. The charcuterie is excellent, but of course that's what you'd expect here.
Hey.
We've been to dinner without you, but we just knew you were so tired.
I've got lots of energy. Can we go for a lead?
Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, please give us a comment, please think about buying us a coffee, pay for Mr. Boo's Earl Grey tea thing. But most of all, folks, remember, stay charged. Bye.
Faire la 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 tout faire la 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 c'est pas génial mais le principal c'est d'être amoureux, c'est d'être heureux, c'est d'être deux sans chercher vraiment ni pourquoi ni comment. Notre histoire d'amour n'a qu'un